Alright, Alico 3. Today's video we're going to focus on some notable sales. Um, each night when I go to, or afternoon when I go to pull the orders, I kind of take a look through the cards and see if there's enough stuff that I want to show for a video. And sometimes I don't film the video, I just don't have time to film it. But today, I thought there was a nice batch of stuff to show. So we're going to show some raw stuff first. Of course, I'll post the prices to the left. These videos are fun because I can film them in under 10 minutes, and to edit and process the video it takes less than 45 minutes. So very efficient video, and I think they're fun. So Deshaun Watson, this is the Blue Wave. This was actually a PSA 8 that I just snapped out. It looked like an 8 to 8.5 range. I wasn't going to resubmit it, so I just put it in auction. It went crazy cheap, so somebody got a great deal on this. But awesome card though. It's just I guess Patty Mahomes has all the hobby in football. Here's a Luka. Centered means the card's centered, but condition, if I don't put a condition, then it goes to the default, which is near mint. So it does state that in my listings. But of course, if I have the condition in the title, that's the condition. So this was like it's got a bad corner here, so I would listed it as NM, which in the collecting world is near mint or 7. So this Pedersen, awesome card. It's just got that flaw on the bottom left. I'm sure the person that buys this will probably enjoy the card and be able to look past the flaw. So Pedersen, that's the Ultimate Collection auto. That's on card. So here's the stuff that sold. Before I get into this, I get a couple comments per video. I have a large category of items in my store that have the CBF after the title, and those are cards that simply that I like the card, I like the eye appeal, and I put them in my PC and mark the price up. And if they sell, they sell. If they don't sell, then they don't sell. It doesn't bother me. But this was one of those CBF items. Beautiful centering, not perfect from right to left, but Topps Collection Fitzgerald. I'm not actually as big a fan of the collection parallels as just the flagship base rookie. So I was fine letting this go. It went for a huge premium. So good Fitzgerald for somebody. Here's an SGC card. This is the premium Breeze 2001 out of 2001. But black borders, black corners, prone to chip. This is actually a really clean copy. I think this was a Beckett 9 I snapped out and then sent in, and then I put it in my store as a CBF because I like the card. I don't love it. If it sells, it sells. It sold. Skybox Premium Manning. We're seeing a somewhat of a jump in Peyton Manning stuff, which, you know, across the whole hobby, you're seeing a jump in most classic players. One thing to consider, of course, is the enshrinement into the Hall of Fame, which is coming soon. So here's his Skybox Premium, which is somewhat of a tough pull. This one sold for a bunch. I think I bought it raw for like 40 or 50 bucks a couple years ago. I didn't think it would sell at this price, but it did. So sometimes when this happens, I'm kind of sad to see the cards go, but I just go look for more. So Fitzgerald Mint 9, and Mint 9 cards are kind of the wheelhouse of cards that I like to collect. I don't like to ever really pay the premium for a 10 unless the card's solely for an investment, or it's a set that I know a lot about where a 10 is clearly different than a 9. A lot of the sets blend together, and you could argue a 10 to be a 9 and a 9 to be a 10. So that's where my thought process goes on that. Here's Jeter SP foil. This one, you know, it looks like a decent 8. I've got an SGC 8 in the collection. I don't have anything higher than an 8 in this card. Anything higher than an 8 in this card just gets crazy with the price, and I'm just not going to spend that much. But there's a foil Jeter. This card's crazy. I was expecting like 20 or 25 bucks when I listed it, and then I saw that one of these sold for like 90 bucks in the past 2 weeks. So it's just your base Peyton Manning Bowman rookie. But I mean, these are the kind of cards that are getting pretty hot in the hobby. So Peyton Manning and a 9 Bowman. We've got a couple of these bonds as I wanted to show. I'll just put the total price and you can divide it by 2. But 87 Fleer in the old label slab. just I mean, these were 10-15 for the longest time, and they jumped up. This one went for about 3 times of what I thought it would go. It's kind of fun running some of these auctions. Just, you don't really know what they're gonna go for, and sometimes the prices they end at are just wacky. So this is a Class 1 gold label. I think Class 1's tougher than Class 3. I can't remember. It's a 10. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the card. Okay, this one, I think I looked it over, and it looked more like a Mint Plus. So it's got awesome centering though. But you know, on a different day, this could be a PSA 9. It's got like a peanut butter stain on the label. Should probably take that off, right, before I ship it. I actually ran out of graded card sleeves, so I bought 1,000 yesterday. I don't know what's on that slab. Let's get a better view of that pup. All right, so yeah, I mean, I look at these cards pretty close, and yeah, a 10 on the Jeter. I think I've got one of those left, or that was my last one. That was my last one. That was my last one. I'll have to hold on to my 9s. Upper Deck Vintage Breeze. This one went about 50% higher than I thought. I always kind of have like a ballpark guess. I don't. Most of the auctions I don't do market research. I just try to list players that are hot, and what they sell for, they sell for. If I do fixed price, then I do some market research, but not really for auctions. 83 Topps Peyton and a 9. Nice looking Peyton right there. This one went way higher than I thought. I was thinking $20. It's the 91 Donruss. It's not like the base one. It's the American League All-Star. Not parallel, but just not the base one. Basically what I'm trying to say. So that one went crazy high. Here's a Bowman's Best 94. Like the card. It's in the old label. So that one, I think that got close to $40. Let's see, this was a card I thought looked Mint Plus, so I sold it. Got a scratch on the sleeve, not the actual case. So Topps Traded Ken. This is a cool Reggie. I've actually got a PSA 9 of this at home. Yeah, it's pretty badly off-centered, but the rest of the card's really clean. So a nice Reggie for someone's collection. And then I think there's a couple more here. Okay. So this one went pretty strong. This is the Series 2 Alonso flagship rookie in an SGC 10. Personally, I think the 2019 Topps rookies look cool and good in the SGC holder. And I also think they look good in the PSA one, so I don't really think you can go wrong. I'm sure this card's worth a little bit more in a PSA 10. So, is the condition of this any different than the PSA 10? Probably not. I think SGC does a nice job with their grading. So there's an Alonso. You'll kind of see the price on that, and I thought it was acceptable. This one's been in the store forever. It's not my favorite Ryan. I like the 69, but this is the 68 with Kuzman. And I'm pretty sure I lost money on this one. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it really hasn't gone up much at all. So the 68 Topps Rookie Stars Ryan in an 8. So I am doing SGC for the vintage stuff. So this one was expendable. Great card for someone's collection though. So wrap this video up. There's some pretty fun stuff we went through, and I'll get this stuff all out today. So if you ordered from me today, you'll probably get your stuff Saturday. If not Saturday, probably not till Tuesday. So take care. I'm out.